Hello and welcome, my Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and twin flame relationships for August 2019. I am your Pisces Moon reader today, marketing Lyons, professional witch, Mal for short, professional intuitive, all that stuff. My pleasure to read for you today because I am a Pisces Moon. The blessing of the decks and the tuning in was really effortless, right? Because Pisces, right? 12th house stuff, even though I have it in the 8th house, because I'm Leo rising. Very, very powerful stuff. So before I get into the reading itself, just a little clarification. If you have not yet, please go watch the Clarifying Twin Flames, Soulmates and True Lovers video that I did a couple of weeks ago, because the definition with which I am working today for twin flame is not necessarily the one you may be used to. If you're brand new to the term, great, you're going to love this. Well, maybe not. Twin flames are pre-incarnational contracts, agreements you make prior to coming into this life with certain souls that you perhaps have traveled with before in other lives. But the relationships, the contracts themselves are about learning how to love yourself and learning how to heal yourself. In other words, the twin flame cannot give you what you want and what you need, essentially. I mean, they may be able to put some icing on the cake, but the cake is yours to bake, right? Learning how to love yourself, learning how to heal yourself, learning how to be there for yourself, take care of yourself, etc. Twin flames are very, very that. Where the soulmate contracts are satisfying, right? Twin flames, turbulent, transformative, tricky, a lot of t-t-t-ts, a lot of T's. Soulmate, satisfying, soothing. You help each other heal. So there is a big difference between the two, and conflating them together creates a lot of confusion. So this is the way I am doing it. That's the definition for twin flame and soulmate that I'm working with. Please check out the videos of KAHN, KAHN on YouTube. He's amazing. Very brilliant teacher, West Coast. I like him a lot. So there's your clarification. Let's do this. We're getting 3 lines of information, 3 lines of cards. Your first line will be for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in twin flame relationships for August 2019. Boy, you say that enough, right? So 1 card from each of the 5 decks that I read. The second line will be for the other. We're not defining the other by zodiac sign or divine masculine, divine feminine. None of that. So again, 1 of the 5 cards for each deck. We're only doing 14 cards total for this spread, unless one jumps out, making it 15 or 16. 2 jump out. The third line will be without these cards. This is the Caroline Myss archetype cards. That's only 1 for you, 1 for the other. The third line will be the remaining 4 decks for the relationship overall in general. So it's you plus them equals the relationship in total, right? 1 plus 1 equals 2. So here we go. Let's do this. I'm tuned, I'm ready, but you know what? I need a little Wonder coffee. Oh, here we go. Buckle up, Pisces. Get your fins in alignment. Let's swim. Let's dive deep. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, could you please give us 1 card for this Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in twin flame relationship for August 2019? Please, just 1 card. The priest. Wow, that one has not come up. Now, by the way, gender neutral, this could be priest or priestess, may not be what you think. The archetype cards have definitions on them. I will read that at the end of this line when all of the information is on the table, because already like priest, hallelujah. But it is one of the divine family archetypes, so we'll look at that. It's really not what you think, unless you're a literal priest or priestess, by the way. And you gotta remember, a lot of my community is pagan, Wiccan, pagan, witch, you name it. So the idea of priest or priestess is not as shocking or foreign, because if you're a 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree home, you're a priest or a high priestess, you know, priest, priestess, high priestess, elder. I'm an elder in my coven, retired, that means. So glad for it. So let's tune out to the angels, my angels. Please, 1 card for this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in twin flame relationships for August 2019. Please, what is an overlighting overview? Archangel Michael, the angel of truth, the angel of will, the archangel of the south, the powers of fire. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed this deck doesn't have the other three major archangels, because I would love to pull the Uriel card for somebody. Uriel's my archangel, being an earth sign. Urielites are wonderful, but so are the rest of y'all. My gods. Oh, Mother Diana, hi. Oh, Mama, please. Or any of the gods that care to contribute some clarity, some overview for this Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign collective and twin flame relationships for August 2019. Please, a clue, a tip, a hint. Woohoo! The death card, the Phoenix. Now, the Phoenix in this deck is just a little different than what you're seeing, right? No skulls and crossbones. What do you know? No white horse named Binky. Yes, Death's white horse is named Binky, pale horse. Terry Pratchett. So we'll look at that. Usually this card, Phoenix, has more to do with rising from ashes than going to them, but we'll see, right? That's what we're going to ask our masters. Here are my masters, ascended masters of true love and relationships, please. One card in clarity, an elucidation and overview of this Pisces collective twin flame Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in twin flame relationships for August 2019. Independence. Independence, you may be pulling back. You might be going to an island and pushing the boat away. Makes sense. You might be isolating. Man, do Pisces need time to themselves? I'm a Virgo, we need time to ourselves. So yeah, the solitary life is a good thing for us. So relationships can be tricky. Pisces Moon. Particularly if you are empathic, because how could you not be? But we'll see if that comes up in here too. My pantheon of angels, guides, and masters, please, one whisper of true love for this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in twin flame relationship for August 2019. Quick card. Like attracts like. Interesting. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Like attracts like. Essential universal law. Law of attraction, flaw of attraction, whatever you want to call that. It's called the law of electromagnetics when I studied it 10,000 years ago, it feels like. Tuning to this, my Piscean brothers and sisters, I can feel that with this priest card with Archangel Michael, that you really are being a channel of truth here. You're being a channel through which divine energy comes. And I'll read the definitions there in a minute. But with that Phoenix card, that death card, that you are being used as a channel of transformation here, no question. I mean, it's happening to everybody, but because you are Pisces, associated with the 12th house, the collective, the work that you are doing, interestingly enough, perhaps paradoxically enough, is not just transforming you, but transforming all of the collective little by little by little, with each breath, with each healing, with each embracing of shadow, with each loving what rises, with each blessing of the heart. So it makes sense that you're in a place of independence right now, perhaps pulling back, perhaps saying, no, I got this, I can do this on my own, 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 I got this, I got this, I got this, I am a dolphin and a shark, right? Like I have the emotional endurance, I can do this, because you got truth working through you here to be a channel of truth. Truth breaks chains of illusion, and we know, Pisceans, that being that we are ruled by Neptune, we can be a little illusory. We can really believe things that are not true and be trapped in our own illusions to the point where we believe them to be so true that we don't see that they're not the truth. Let's look at this priest archetype, light and shadow. Now remember, this is priest, priestess. There is no priestess card, it's just priest. Now, if the high priestess comes up in this spread, we'll deal with that. When that happens, the priest attribute in its light attribute, sorry, the priest in its light attribute facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So, you know, channeling and all of that aside, that you are a conduit, a vehicle through which the divine flows in order to raise the vibration of the world, to be a channel of blessings. I did a great stream. There's a snippet, there's a piece of it in the videos on my channel, binge blessing. May the world be blessed with truth. May I be blessed with truth, because the top part of this facilitates spiritual commitments that you facilitates. What does facilitate? To make easy. So so really the aspect of emotional blessing and service here it is pretty strong. But now the shadow attribute. Now, if you've been around the past 20 years plus, you know what the shadow attribute is, but let's read it anyway. Violates the trust of your spiritual community. No big shock there. In the shadow, seduced by your own spiritual role. You know, there is this thing called high priestess syndrome I've experienced. That boy makes somebody a high priest, high priestess. Makes someone a high priest or high priestess, and their spiritual ego just jumps in and takes over. And I'm better than, you know, better than, less than. That's how you know you're not in unity consciousness, right? You're not coming from the heart. The mind has taken over. So as an overall here, this feels like, with like attracts like, that you have an opportunity to attract true love, but maybe not in this particular relationship, right? But that this is the more truly loving you are. Again, boundaries in place. What's the healthy thing to do? What would love do? What would healthy love do? Good question. And while your fishies feel that out, just know it's okay to pull back. That this card, Independence, though, in the suit of problem cards, in the Chuck Spezzano love pack, this feels like considering the transformation you are going through with that Phoenix card. It's okay to pull back, but remember, Independence definitely may be about pushing people away, like in the boat, right? It's like pushing the boat back into the water, saying, leave me alone. I am an island. No man is an island. Well, just watch. I'm a Long Island. Oh. Let's do the second line, shall we? Let's get the other here. Because, you know, that's a major arcana card, and, you know, not just any major arcana card, the Phoenix. More than a city in Arizona, right? My Pantheon, please. Let's get a card for this other. My Pantheon of Angels, Gods, and Masters, please. One card for the other in this Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship for August 2019. That came very easily. Oh, the eternal child. Oh, the eternal child, the eternal child, the pure eternus. We're talking Peter Pan here. The I won't grow up, oh no you won't, no matter what I do. But also keep in mind, this need not be a romantic sexual. Twin flame relationships can be in any relationship patterning or form that you can think of, right? But because we've got the priest and the child, oh, that's not fun. The priest and the child, ew. Yeah, I know. Let's put that to the side, because that just triggers me, obviously, you know, clergy sex abuse, a violation of spiritual power. But with the eternal child in there, this is different. This is different. This is not the divine child, which is a different archetype. The eternal child, forever new, forever young, and in its shadow. It ain't that great either. We're really talking Peter Pan syndrome here, regardless of gender. Remember, these are not about gender, bodily gender. We're not even looking at divine masculine, divine feminine. So, although I love the eternal child, it's a great archetype. Someone who's sort of forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever? That's Nosferatu. Anyway, my angels. They're like, what? My angels, please. One card, a clarifying overview for the other in this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship for August 2019. Bottom of the deck, surrender and release, surrender and release, surrender and release. Not just surrender, surrender and release. And I will clarify that for sure, because surrender does not mean giving up. In my experience, surrender means going, okay, this is the name of the game, let's play this. So perhaps the divine child is ready to just play along. Surrender your will to the divine. Surrender, Dorothy! And if your name is Dorothy, or there's the cross-watcher here, if you're cross-watching, your name is Dorothy, that's kind of fun, huh? Surrender and release. Let's get a tarot here. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, please. My gods. Oh, hi. Oh, it's like coming home. It feels so good. My gods, please, one card in clarification for this Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign collective twin flame relationship, right? Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign and twin flame relationships for August 2019. Please, a card of clarification. a clue, a tip, a hint. This one. Capricorn. Now, does not immediately indicate a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anything, so much as this is an energetic dynamic, most likely. Capricorn, cardinal Earth, slow and steady wins the race, ruled by Capricorn, that this may be a long haul, this one. This might be really seriously, well, I mean, the spiritual path is the hero's journey in a way, path of true love, the healing path. But there's definitely a mountain being climbed here. No one runs up a mountain. Not even a mountain goat runs up a mountain, right? Make sure every hoof, in that case, I guess, is placed strongly and firmly before you put all of your weight on it. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Because Capricorn, 10th house, highest potential. Huge potential here for your development and the development of both people in this relationship. So let's get a card from the Masters. Masters, please, one card in clarification, elucidation for this Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in twin flame relationship for August 2019. Good timing. This card has come up, I think, in the past couple of readings, but really does indicate something about the divine plan and divine timing. There's actually a divine, is there a divine timing card in this one? Yeah, I think there is a divine in the angel deck. I'd totally be wrong about that. Being nonlinear for fun and profit. All right, let's get your whisper of love here for the other. My pantheon of angels, gods, and masters, please, one card, a whisper of love for this Pisces for the other in this Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, twin flame relationship. The true love card. Yeah, there is huge potential for true love. But what's interesting here, the commonality here, is that you are both being prepared, it would seem, for soulmate, true lover relationship. Sounds good, right? Because remember, true love, just like a twin flame or soulmate, not necessarily romantic sexual. Again, nothing here indicating romance or sexuality here in terms of that form of intimacy. We'll see that third line. But definitely this is twin flame. You're both being transformed, right? The lead is being alchemized into gold via the element of fire, hence twin flame. Really feeling that, although Pisces, you might be feeling it a bit more with the death card in your line of information. Tuning in to this other, we've got the eternal child. Light attribute, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 50. Bend, kick, stretch, and kick. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. You know, that's the innocent aspect. The child archetype in general, regardless of its sub-archetype, is the guardians of innocence and safety, right? So innocence, to see things with fresh eyes. Very, very cool. But now the shadow side. Inability to grow up and be responsible. That must be fun for you to cope with, my Pisceans. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. In other words, they're just defenseless. They're so innocent. They are without boundaries. Therefore, there may be some self-esteem issues in there as well. And with this surrender and release, with this, okay, all right, I don't know, but I'm going to go for it. I look all of what's holding me back. I'm going to do my best. Like, you feel a child, like, not knowing, just like, okay, innocently, let's try to do this, but I don't know. Be some sketchy fear in there, a little apprehension, a little trepidation. With this Capricorn card, take your time, go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Really, both of your tarot cards, Pisces and other, the cross watcher, if you're watching, you're really being put through a transformative process. The Pisces with the death card, the Phoenix, going to or rising from ashes, and Capricorn, that this is a long journey. This is a long-term thing. This may be going on for a very long time for you, the other in this. Just know that, but with good timing, it's like, yeah, now, but it's time. It's time. Get stepping, get climbing, get up that mountain. keep running up that road, keep running up that hill with some problems. Blessed be Kate Bush. And you know, with this true love thing, you know, there is a divine thing here. It would make sense the eternal child would have access to the divine energy. This love is a once in a lifetime love. What's funny though is that real true loves aren't just once in a lifetime usually. Right, they're just saying you could be like twin flame in one lifetime and then soulmates with this person in the next, and twin flame soulmate, twin flame soulmate, twin flame soulmate. Now you're getting ready for true love. Although with twin flames, yes, there is an alchemy that can happen that I hear is rare, where twin flames can be alchemized into soulmates. That's rare, and I think the implosion of twin flame and soulmate is actually true lovers. I just don't know any. I'm working on becoming one myself, right? That's why the path of true love. Let's look at the overview. Remember, this one is without the archetypal energies here. Well, they're all archetypal energies, but not the archetype cards. So my angels, please, one card in clarity and overview for this Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign collective. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in twin flame relationships for August 2019. Answered prayer, right? So there's definitely, looking at this line of the angel cards here, Archangel Michael, surrender and release, and answered prayer. It's like there is some truth here. Oh, truth and true love. I just saw that. The Archangel Michael card in your angel position, Pisces, and the other with true love in their whisper of love. Yeah. You're definitely twin flaming each other and teaching each other about what true love is, often by learning what it is not. Okay, my gods, please. There you are. One card of clarification, an overview, the guidance and grace of the gods from this collective Pisces, collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship. Please, for the overview of the relationship itself for this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship. Please, some guidance and grace from the gods. Loyalty. Three of flames, sort of like waiting for your ships to come in, which makes sense, Pisces, since you've pushed your boat back in, that there is definitely a sense of waiting here, of loyalty. I'll tune into that individually. I want to get the other two cards down in this third line. Oh, my masters of true love, particularly because the true love card is here, but masters of relationship as well. Please, one card, clarification and overview for this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, twin flame relationship, the overall twin flame relationship for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the collective specialness. This is a special relationship, which is not what you want it to be. Well, all relationships pretty much start as special relationships in physical form until we make them holy relationships. It's very Course in Miracles. No, there's a difference between special and holy. I'll maybe go in on that a little bit more once I get this last row, this last line of information done. Please, my pantheon of angels, gods, and masters. One card in clarification for this Pisces collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign twin flame relationship, the overview for the relationship itself. Please, a whisper of love. Union of hearts. The union of hearts. This is a pretty big deal, but you know, this is why I'm not really feeling this is necessarily romantic sexual. I mean, it could be when you're reading the collective, particularly the Pisces collective, all them fish, man, all them different types of fish, all different sorts of stories playing out here. But the union of hearts, there is a connection of love that defies explanation. This could easily be mother-child, father-child, easily. This could easily be familial, because family relationships, you know, Wayne Dyer said, I don't know if he said it originally, but he's the one I heard it from, that your friends are God's apology for your family. And, you know, I love my family now. We've healed a lot together. We've helped each other heal up, particularly my parents. So I get that thing that you know, a twin flame, like my father and I were definitely twin flames, God rest his soul. But it pushed me into healing. It pushed me into psychology. It pushed me onto my spiritual path. It was necessary. Otherwise, my career as an actor, dancer, singer would have killed me. Right? I was a model in the late 80s, early 90s. Shit would have taken me out of the game, right? So I really, really needed that twin flame relationship in a parental situation. Not saying that that's for everybody here, but just keep in mind, looking at this third line, what are we looking at here? An answered prayer, which means one of y'all prayed. What are the chances that it's the Pisces priestess who prayed, right? It may be about or drawing in this eternal child, but with loyalty here. Now, this is where I go Ian Van Zant. She's the one who taught me this priority list of your loyalties, right? Where are your ultimate loyalties? Well, she says what we are taught by example and just in this world is work first, then friends and family, then ourselves, and then God, right? Spirit, right? It's like, now I lay me down to sleep. I ask the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake. First of all, why do we teach that prayer to children? How terrifying. But the second is, it's kind of late. It's like, it's okay to surrender the day at the end of the day, to pray at the end of the day, but really to do that in the morning, right? So what works, like that's what we're taught, work, then friends and family, then us, then God, to reverse that. God first, spirit first, then me, then friends and family, then work. Now really, God, spirit first can be waking up in the morning. I surrender this day. Show me what to do. I'll do my best, whatever your spiritual practice is. Making that your first loyalty in this relationship will fill your cup so that you will already be giving yourself, right? That's the second one, God first, then you. Will fill me up with him. I'm going to be loyal to myself. I'm going to learn my lessons of loyalty, clear my boundaries, make sure that they are correct, that there is a gate that I can let someone in or not. Then, of course, friends and family, then work. Because in twin flame relationships, the relationships are work. So make sure you get that this prayer is being answered for you and really for the other as well, but independently yet part of a contract, like party A, party B. Oh, I could totally do this reading in lawyer language, being that I was raised by one. Now the specialness card. Now everybody says, oh, it's my special someone. The thing about the word special is it means separate from everyone else incarnate or that has ever been. Now, I know it feels that way, that you are the only one. It's like when, really, am I going to do this? Yeah, let's do this. When a child is born and, it's a month or so old and the parents are like, oh, he or she is so special. They're so special. They're gifted. They're talented. It's like, I know that there's a lot of comedy in that other comics have dealt with. I'm not a comic, I'm a mystic. But you get that? It's like special. What? Got wings? What? You feeding your baby Red Bull? I've never had a sip of Red Bull, so there's no product endorsement there necessarily. I'm sure it's great. The millennials seem to like it. So be careful of this special. That the opposite of special is holy. Holy, if you put a W in front of it, of the whole, that we are all one. That a special, and this is in the new book, the Path of True Love that I'm working on with my brilliant editor, Jill Schweitzer, a Scorpio. That really the difference between holy and special relationships. Pick up some info, do a little Google search in terms of Course in Miracles, special and holy relationships, because there is an alchemization from lead to gold. And what is a holy relationship? A special relationship that has been given the purpose of healing, of growth, of transformation, of love, right? But like for twin flames, you really got to do this for you, because that idea of union of hearts, that at core, there's only one heart, right? Very Bob Marley, my Pisceans, right? One heart, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Well, in this reading here, considering that we've got overall in this union of hearts overview, whisper of love, we've got a journey. We've got something here that is so about the personal transformation of two individuals not helping each other out, but triggering each other to heal, which is why, again, there are plenty of cards in these decks that would indicate romance and sexuality. Not feeling it doesn't mean it couldn't be there, but that with truth in here and with true love, really union of hearts, there is an opportunity here, the divine timing, the good timing part of this, the surrender and release, the answer to the prayer, all of it together shows me a picture here that though you may be in a phase of independence right now, you are doing the internal alchemical transformative work, building an infrastructure, a circuitry, a scaffolding to hold true love, divine love energy in you. And you may very well need that eternal child, my Pisces, because Pisces, the 12th sign of the zodiac, is the elder. So it might very well be while you're wanting to like channel and you know, but really, my Pisces, with that priest card, you have the ability to alchemize this special relationship into a holy relationship. Otherwise, this is just egos running the show, and they're supposed to for a bit. That's what gets triggered. The soul does not get triggered. The ego, the personality, the cell tissue, the emotional baggage, all that stuff, that's what gets triggered. So if you could say, what is the purpose of this relationship? What is this relationship for? It's not about getting. It's about getting what you need for you, but only you can give you that. What is it that you can give here? What is it that you can give here? With like attracts like, you can give truth. You can be really truthful, and Pisces, that can be a challenge because you may not believe the truth. Hello, 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 hello. So let's do a little blessing for you all, shall we? Being that I am a Pisces moon, my pantheon's been very good with me of not showing me my piece in any of the signs that I have that I read until the edits. I go, oh, you should see me. Sometimes I like spin in place. So let's bless y'all, shall we? Let's take a moment. I'm going to place my hand on my heart. Hands on my heart. And I offer this prayer of blessing. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, my angels, my gods, my masters, please bless this collective Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and twin flame relationships for August 2019 and beyond. May all Piscean Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in general be blessed with all that they need in twin flame relationships and all that they need in general, that they may heal, that they may grow, that they may evolve, that they may rise, that they may experience the best of this world, that they may become the best that they can be and fulfill their role in the divine plan, as well as in every relationship contract they have, reason, season, lifetime. May they be given all they need to love what rises, to heal what rises, to embrace shadow, to alchemize, because they are plugged in directly to the collective unconscious, the depths of it all. And that as they cry, may they be guided in their tears. Should tears come, what are the chances they won't? Should they feel uneasy, frustrated in this process of the death card, either going to ashes or rising from them, may they be supported by the angels, the gods, and their masters, holding them aloft, helping them breathe, helping them stay in flow, and helping them transform for the well-being of all. Thank you. Oh, my gods, my angels, my master, thank you, thank you, thank you. So would it be. And thank you, my Pisceans. I love you so much. I feel you so much. My Pisces moon is pretty intense. It's a pretty heavy-duty Judy Pisces moon there. So I feel you, and I know the emotions that can come through. But just remember, you're not just feeling your own emotions in this. There ain't just one fish in the ocean. You are feeling the reverberations, the emotions, the empathic, sensitive that you are for the collective. So as you heal, you're helping us all heal. Yeah. So I wish you the very, very best for this month and in this relationship. Please, if there's something in this reading that inspired you, that connected, hit like, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. My numbers are steadily going up. Every time that you like or subscribe or comment, for that matter, it boosts the algorithm and more people in the collective get access to this reading, as well as many other readings of its kind, right? YouTube, watch one video, hit like, you'll get 1,000 other like them, and that's truly a blessing. So I wish you well. But for now, my sweethearts, oh, my fishy to flipper, 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 or jaws, we're both. I thank you so very much for your time, but for now, my darlings, hail, my mermaids, farewell, my mermen, and blessed, blessed, blessed be.